if you're one of these folks that believes or thinks or has decided that you don't need life insurance in retirement, or you've heard that from the experts, you're going to want to listen to this, is that life insurance in retirement is really very necessary. It may not be as necessary as it was when you were younger and had children and a mortgage. Maybe you still have a mortgage, but fact remains is that when a person passes away, whether that's at 50, 70, 90, 95, the survivors need some money to take care of the matters of the deceased. And so perhaps a smaller amount of life insurance. And I'll also tell you that there's people with great fortunes that they've built up, and wealthy people that I've come into contact with, they typically own lots of life insurance. It's a wonderful wealth transfer vehicle. Now, what I want to talk to you today about are about some of the living benefits of life insurance that most of the time are utilized in retirement. And such as the first one is with cash value life insurance, which typically an insurance policy that's going to be in force when you're 70 and 80 and 85 and 90 is going to have a cash value. And we can take a life insurance policy that's designed just for a payment in death and then supercharge it and put substantially more money into the policy and actually create a savings account, a tax-free savings account that can generate a retirement income. And we have a lot of folks taking advantage of that strategy. A second living benefit that I want to talk about that's very helpful in retirement is to have a life insurance policy that ultimately is going to pay a death benefit to your family that you're passing, where you're able to access that death benefit if you need long-term care, whether that's at home or in a facility. If you need long-term care, that can be several $100,000s of expense, and that can be paid for out of the death benefit of a life insurance policy. And those are called hybrid life and long-term care policies. A hybrid is when you put together two things and make them one, and that policy is going to pay out if you need long-term care before you pass away. So I've written a couple of books on these subjects. My name is Hans Scheil. We're in all 50 states in the District of Columbia, and I thank you for listening.